have some friends that they will say that they're sub-overweight.
They want,
but I know behind closed doors,
they got the AirPod in. It's all English, baby. Box and stuff. So I think we won't have to jump anything.
Yeah, that's a. Why are we jumping fences? Like, we don't need. Just in case there's a fence, this guy.
Yeah. This guy's got us.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too, because Soul Eater is kind of a niche thing too, as well. Like, unless you were into that style and know what, like, in that era of anime, but that would be one thing.
Imagine the future too, like, you know what I'm saying, like the 2052 with all the little space, the cars. Yeah. There's the train system, like all of that is like the high cholesterol is worth it.
It's worth it. All that salt, baby. I keep this. I think so. It's the sodium pushes out the sickness.
I mean, maybe it could be. There's something where like you got to sweat it out, but in order to sweat it out, you got to have that salt in you. So, my mom was on to something.
On to something. All right. Let's do this. Lazarus. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Pod. It's me, Joangel, with my co-host Sal, and we are here with some more anime because it's May, y'all.
Anime? Oh, man, hey, wait, did we already establish that? Yeah, we did.
I think we talked about it in the last episode, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you're watching Anime Me or listening to Anime Me wherever you listen to podcasts. And Anime Me is a podcast where we teach you how to love and watch anime one episode at a time. Joangel, tell the people what we're watching today.
Today, we are watching the ever long-awaited new project from... I'll probably wait to say that part. I'll wait to say that part.
Don't give them the facts, bro.
Don't give them the facts. Yeah, because we are watching Lazarus today, guys.
Lazarus.
It's one I've been waiting on for a while.
I mean, I've heard a little buzz.
A lot of controversy up in here.
I told somebody else about it, and they had heard about it, but they didn't even know what platform it was going to be on.
Yeah.
And so they were looking for it. And if they watch this, they'll know that I watched it already. And they're too late. Too late. I know everything about this. Because this first episode lets you know everything you need to know.
Yeah.
All right. So let me give you how about we give us a poorly read synopsis. You know, I already like this show because the synopsis is
straight to the point.
Short, simple, sweet. The best synopsis of 2025. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. You know, they should add that to one of the anime
best synopsis anime awards. The best
anime
synopsis.
Awards. Best synopsis. All right, here we go. Chris. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that this was the full title. Semicolon 2052. Okay. A miracle drug turns lethal, and humanity faces extinction. It's up to a team of outlaws known as Lazarus to save the world. They have 30 days. I didn't do that justice because it was so short, but I stumbled all over words. As I do. Yo. This show, I mean, it has its high points, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It's got its high points.
Yeah.
The first thing, you ever see a man in a jail cell doing one-handed handstand push-ups? Leave that man alone.
Yeah. See him alone. Just keep walking.
Or put him in the front line. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's 100 of us, and we're fighting a gorilla.
Put him first.
Put that man first. You go. The rest of us will just watch. This guy.
We'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be here. You be there.
I'll be the hype man. I'll hype him up.
This show is. Oh, I don't know what to say about this show, except for. I mean, Joe Angel. If somebody came out with a painkiller that can fix everything,
you ain't
gonna
first
take
in line.
Right? You were just sick. You're still sick.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. First in line to get this hop nut, right?
Hop nut. Yeah. I'm hopping in that.
Give it to me, son. All I wrote down was, I want this.
I want this. Yeah.
I don't understand this. Okay, so let's. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it cures everything. All those infomercials told me about.
Yeah. No side effects, by the way. This is
no side effects.
The most confusing infomercial you'll ever see for a drug is like it fixes everything and there's no side effects. I'm like, impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be blood seeping from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every one of these things give you diarrhea. This one don't got diarrhea. Come on.
Guys, come on. Can't believe that.
Let's see here. We open in on some a synopsis, not a synopsis, some exposition.
Yeah, a little bit exposition.
You can see it's 2052, so it's definitely in the future. There's a guy who's dressed like Captain Crunch a little bit. He got a little Captain Crunch jacket on.
He's got a fit. He's got a look.
Everybody's got a little bit of a fit, right? Like they all look a little like, okay, these guys are like cool. Some of these guys are cool.
Yeah, cool.
And the first thing he says is he's talking to, I don't know if it was a girl in the sky, girl behind the computer, or either his Alexa or something like that.
I think it was the girl on the computer.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call her Alexa, even though it's not Alexa. So he's talking to Alexa. He goes, "Play some music, Alexa," and she goes, "What kind of music?" I was like, something. What did she say? Music that a man just sold his, who sold his soul to the devil or something like that.
It's very specific.
I was like, what is that, Taylor Swift, bro? Come on, what are you listening to? It's not what plays. It's not what plays. What plays is some like, this show has great music through like the beginning to the end to like, there's some chase sequences that's like set to like techno chill jazz pop. I don't know how to describe it.
It's very much like it's like those scenes in a movie where you go like to the underground club or something like that.
Yeah,
it's very like Neo underground club type vibes.
Yeah, Neo underground club or Blade. Blood coming from water sprinklers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's that kind of vibe, which I'm here for. So we open in on this guy. His name is Axel Gilberto, which is a hilarious name. You know he's a problem when this man doesn't walk. Everywhere he goes, he's either doing flips, cartwheels, he's doing slide commands.
Everything but walking.
Everybody, everything, any other way to move. He's talking to some lady. She's like, "Yo, we need you." So pretty much,
get you out. Yeah.
He's like, "Nah, I'll get myself out." Smash cut to him just doing like Mario speedrun.
Yeah, one man prison break.
1 man prison break. He's over here, smashing turds, bro. He's like smashing turds. He's like on every man, just like pouncing on heads.
Which, by the way, I mean, they all have their guns pulled out, but nobody takes a shot.
Not one shot, Jordan. I wrote that same. Not one shot. Like
Which I'm pretty sure there are like probably some rules and regulations you gotta follow. But this man's pretty much just beat up like 5 people. Nobody's gonna take a shot after that.
Yeah, below you take a knee out, take a leg out. Shoot
Achilles,
below the waist.
Hit him right there, man.
Yeah, his only. The chase sequence on this is so dope. like the way they animate and illustrate this man doing like parkour. He's like doing some real like rizzed up parkour, not just like regular parkour.
Nah,
He's doing like
flashing it.
Like he is just what's the thing where you do he's doing capoeira parkour and just he's
killing
just
it.
one man wrecking crew, one man, you know, prison escape wrecking crew, just blowing through folks, making them look silly.
Yeah, which by the way, going back to the whole thing, like he even said to that chick before he broke out, it's like, if you know me, then you know I have a habit of breaking out of prisons. Which, if she knows that, I'm pretty sure this prisoner should know that, and they're just letting this man just walk around in handcuffs. That's all the only. This the only restraint is like, you got a guy who has a list of breaking out. You're gonna take every precaution possible. You know what? He earned that breakout. They all made it too easy for him.
Yeah, that was their fault. That's on them. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
wait a second. He's got like 890 years. This is like the his eighth offense or something like that. Like, put him in a better prison. You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight jacket, muzzle, like
yeah. He needs that Magneto style glass cage prison.
Yeah.
He needs that I need that Alcatraz, you know, in the middle
of
with
nowhere, middle
sharks.
of the ocean.
It'll say like this you got a regular old jail cell for this man.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to the other thing too, because she goes, so he knows about Hopna. He knows how like it's kind of like awesome, but then they kind of find out this doctor's come back. The doctor who invented it came back and he's like, hey, surprise! I made a scavenger hunt. A scavenger? Yeah. I'm like, this is it. Like he goes, you guys suck, and everybody needs to die. And then, but if you don't want to die, you got to come find me. And I'm like, that's it.
That's the ultimate game of hide and seek.
Yeah, it's like everybody's gonna die unless you come find me.
Yeah,
come find base. It's just that's it. Like, what's the lesson? What is the lesson we're learning from this man? Like, he's like, you all are the worst, but if you find me, then I guess you'll be the best. What are we're not learning anything. What's the lesson if we just go and find
his
this
whole
man?
thing was like, I think his whole thing was, show me why humanity deserves to make it or to survive. And but in order to do that, they have to find him. I guess that's how he's gonna be like, oh, I guess they deserve to live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Of like, wait, what? Like, how about I don't know, if you guys can end world hunger, and then he'd be like, all right, I'll throw a little bit of antidote or a little cure for you, a little vaccination because you guys learned how to get along. He's like, nah, just come find me, bro. That's it.
Just come find me.
Just come find me. That's all you gotta do. And then you're worth living. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you know the other thing I thought was funny. She holds up the video of Dr. Skinner telling the world. He just put it on. He put it on Twitter and everything else. It's 2052, and we still have buffering. She holds up just a spinning wheel. A spinning wheel, bro.
Damn, pinwheel of death never goes away.
I'm like, 30 years from now, we're still gonna be watching this thing. Like, hold on,
still buffering.
Wait for it to load. Then
did we go back to 4G? What are we talking?
4G was better than this new stuff. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, they show all this stuff. They show one of the other things that I thought was pretty funny was this kid like stands up in the middle of class after he's learned that everybody's learned that everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You know what? This kid, the only one that gets it. Mark Zuckerberg is in there, and he's like, I gotta leave school, guys.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
He also tells him, and you know what? I don't think I'm ever gonna come back.
You're gonna come back. Like, yeah. And the professor asks him why. That's why.
You're a professor, bro. Like, what are you thinking? We all should. Hey, let's go find this man. Everybody, go and find this man. Let's see here. What else did I see? Oh, you know what this thing there may be you know how I like to get into conspiracy theories a little bit, you know, just like not too much, but I think this is a little bit of someone's got an agenda against Hillary Clinton, because they cut to a lady president going like, look, everybody's gonna die. I'm sorry. And I'm like, is this somebody's one of these whoever wrote this is like, if Hillary Clinton would have become president, this is exactly how this is. This is how
she would have handled. This is how she would have handled Corona.
yeah. This is we're all gonna die. Let's get the Suicide Squad together to find this man. It's the only way.
Only way.
Right, it's a little Suicide Squad-ish, right? Like
it's that whole. It's like every kind of like break in. I need to build it. We got to build a team type movie. Where there's all those movies, there's always one guy in jail, and the guy in jail is usually like the hardest, like most smartest dude ever. Because they're like, oh, he's done all this, but he's in jail right now, so we either got to go make him a deal to get out, break him out, or give him something so he could break out. All those movies.
Or like he's in there for voluntarily, and he's just like, I'm just here to hang out because they feed me here. You know, like
they made a deal where they would leave my family alone if I went to jail or something like that.
By the way, you know, I hope you have a little bit more, say I get taken, Joe Angel, and you have some you know, we're not Liam Neeson. You and I aren't Liam Neeson, but we got some skills. And I think we could probably put a team together. I don't know why we would need a free runner. Like, why do we need a guy who can do parkour?
I mean, I know some people that can pick locks and stuff, so I think we won't have to jump anything.
That's a why are we jumping fences? Like, we don't need just in case there's a fence. This guy
this guy's got us.
Fences do not.
I got a sledgehammer and some wire cutters, man. I think I'm good.
I think we go. We don't need this man. He comes across the nicest cop in the world. I'm like, you know, this is 2052, and things are still the same. This man uses his white privilege.
We had people literally rioting in the streets after they told they're gonna die.
Yeah, and the guy's like whistling. The cops all whistling. Hey, you know what? You be careful out there.
Is this new fashion trend? I guess.
Yeah,
look like a prisoner.
He makes the guy laugh. I'm like, this guy, or unless maybe that's his real skill. You know, like maybe I'm missing something here. It's not his parkour ability. It's his ability to just riz up anybody. Like
his riz levels are off the chart. He's just chopping it up. It's like, this is a fashion. It's like, all right, well, you be careful out there, man. There's riots going on. All right, thanks.
And by the way, that cop cannot be bothered by these riots. He's just like, you know what?
So unbothered.
People gonna take TVs. That's just how it's gonna be. It's 2052, okay? It's 2052.
That's how we do it.
Let's see here. Oh, I wrote this down. All this running this man is doing, and he's in some church shoes, bro. Like, what kind of? This man is in some church shoes. This slick bottom is not made for concrete and metal. He's running on like cranes and like
jumping buildings.
I had this video game. Maybe you remember this game. It was like one of the first like what do you call those kind of runner games where it just runs and you just hit the jump button?
Oh yeah.
It's like something runners. They're like forever runners. Gosh,
I can't think of that term right now.
I don't. Doesn't matter. It was a side-scrolling one, and the music on it was like so good. The sound engineering was on it. Was really good, and it looked like a little pixel art guy. So the illustrations or the animation is really good, but the music. I gotta go. If I could try to find this game, the music was very similar
to this.
So I think somebody was watching playing the video game. Was like, I got an idea.
I got an idea.
Because like he has two chase sequences. He has a chase sequence where he gets out of the prison, and then he has a chase sequence where he's like running through the city.
Yeah.
On the highest of cranes. Yeah.
Which, by the way, that part, he's in a train station, and they just straight up Tom Holland him. He gets blasted. You know, J. Jonah Jameson. You know,
yeah.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man, but he's just so nonchalant about it. He was like, "Oh, that's me."
Oh, that was the line. There's a couple of lines like that in this show, and I'm like, maybe I'll go. Maybe that's just translation because I'm watching it in a dub, and I'm like, is that the way it's delivered? Is that the way? Oh, that's me. You know, like,
that's
or
me.
There was another one. When going back to the prison, when he sits down with the lady who tells him about Hopna and Dr. Skinner, and he's like, do I know you? And she goes, no, we are complete strangers. And I'm like, who says that? Like, how do you? We are complete strangers.
Yeah. Introduction is that?
Like, look at it. No, we are complete strangers. Not just strangers, or like not even just. No, we don't know each other.
That's chat. That was Chat GPT right there.
That is some Chat GPT. That's some robot typing bullcrap. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So here's the part though that I'm like, all right, you got me. I'm here. We made this man relatable. We were like, he's like impossible to catch. He's like got all there is in the world. His only weakness, ladies, bro. Ladies.
The ladies.
The ladies. He just can't. He's being chased by this team of people who are trying to recruit him to go find Dr. Skinner, and they're doing everything they can. He gets caught by Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch almost has him.
Yeah.
And he catches onto a drone, which I wonder if that's possible. They make drones big enough. I bet you could like catch a drone.
You could probably catch a drone. I think if the propulsion system's strong enough,
right? Like
to like hold
just
them
like
up.
slow you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
just slow down the fall. You know.
Let's get MythBusters on this. How big does a drone have to be? Jump on a drone,
catch it, and then just glide down.
I want to do that. If I had the knees for it, my brother's got a DJI or one of them Phantom drones. I think I could give that a shot. You know what I'm saying? Someone get YouTube out here. I'm gonna try this.
Try this.
Let's see here. Oh, so yeah, his one weakness is women. He just like went up there and she's like, "Oh snap, hey," and she just like gives him the okie doke, like,
yeah. Can we take a selfie together?
Yeah,
I guess.
Psych. I mean,
get zapped in the neck.
It was that easy this whole time. All you had to do is just send in, Scarlett Johansson and just be like, "Sun's getting low, buddy. Bring this man down.
Take him down."
I think that all being said, that's all I have written for the show. The music's really great. The whole fact that it's just a scavenger hunt to find this man, and that's how you're gonna prove that you're worth living, is a little weak to me, Joe Angel. Like, what in the world? Like, what are we talking about here?
What are we talking about? What are we talking about with
reconnecting?
All right. Give me a moment.
Is it working?
Okay, yeah, I do.
I mean, I can see you, but it's just spinning wheel of death. Wait a second. Something's happening.
And I'm back.
There's two of you here. Why am I seeing two of you?
Side by side.
Side by side.
Dropped out. Or my other one probably dropped out, yeah.
I mean...
But we're still recording, yeah.
It's fine. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess that's really all I got for this show. I mean... It's
fairly new, so
it was fun to watch. I didn't watch it in the sub. I only watched it in the dub.
Music was pretty good.
The music was good. I will say that the fact that it's just a scavenger hunt to prove that you're worthy to live is a little weak for me. It's the only
Anything?
Hey, if you can treasure hunt, and that'll prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a better way to prove that humanity deserves to exist. You and I just sat here and spitball for 30 seconds. I think we could think of some other things.
This is somebody they just watch they just watch National Treasure with Nick Cage. Like, you know what? He can't save the world. All we got to do is find this.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Now you got me though. I mean, I think I'd watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nick Cage, cast Nick Cage, body double him. If he can run and jump like this, $1 million movie.
We got AI now.
$1 billion
we can do
movie.
deepfakes. It's all good.
Yeah.
All
right, Joey, hit me with the facts, bro. Unless there's something else that I missed on this show.
So the facts of this show. So this came out in April of this year. Came out last month. So this is super new, and it drops on Adult Swim. So it's available on HBO Max.
So I'm still is Cartoon Network still a thing?
I assume so.
And does Adult Swim live?
I guess
on
so.
Cartoon
I
Network?
don't have cable.
Right? Like,
I haven't had cable for a while, so it's like
we all cut the cord. You know what I'm saying?
I just know HBO Max
streaming
has
services
stuff, so that's it. Here I am.
Yeah, here I am. Yeah, watching.
So this was created by Shinichiro Watanabe, who was the creator of Cowboy Bebop. The man's back.
You know, like you can tell even by the
designs, drawings, the music,
the designs,
the intro,
the drawings.
Yeah,
even just the still frame. What do you call it?
The keyframe,
the freaking thing.
The poster,
the cover. Yeah, it's just like all the different characters in a different little solid swatch of color. I'm like, yeah, that's
Cowboy
Bebop, like in a nutshell. Even the way they imagine the future too, like what I'm saying, like the 2052 with all the little space, the cars. Yeah. There's the train system, like all of that is like, it's like just future enough, and then the way it's like gritty and grounded. I think that's what I feel like from Cowboy Bebop to this feels like, oh yeah, this is like not a far-fetched future. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but there is some speculation since he is the creator of Cowboy Bebop. There's speculation that it probably is set in the universe of it, and so probably like a in-between type thing.
I mean, so both of the universes like the same music. I mean, the music is pretty dope.
The jazz. So the music was composed by a combination of Kamasiu Wennington, Bonobo, and Floating Points. They're like the culmination of the music composition. So
is there any overlap from the Cowboy Bebop guys to these guys?
Yes. So because in the Japanese dub,
it feels a little.
We have the voice actors for Spike Spiegel, Faye Valentine, for Radical Ed, and through Whitney Matsumoto. So we have 4 voice actors from Cowboy Bebop that come into Lazarus. So Spike Spiegel voices Dr. Skinner. Faye Valentine voices Hirsch, who was the lady who went and talked to Axel, who's in charge of the team. Radical Ed plays Ayu Taida, who played Radical Ed. Her character is unknown right now, so I think she's going to be a new character. And then Akio Osasu plays Abel. But we have 4 Japanese voice actors who came back and are voicing characters in Lazarus.
How long ago was Cowboy Bebop to this? Like, it's...
Let's see.
It's quite a few years, right? Like, they are much older. I mean, eventually, don't you have... I don't know. I mean, I guess these voice actors can kind of keep their voice a little bit of the same. I don't even sound the same from 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man right now. Listen to this. Listen to this voice, okay? I'm trying to put on a younger voice right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me trying to be young.
That was a while ago. But So it has the action sequences were choreographed by Chad Stahelski, who directed John Wick.
Yo, that's cool, dude. Like, I wonder how they do it because the thing is, like, rotoscoping is a thing, where you have somebody do live action. Or I watched a video on a like Disney where they take live action
Yeah,
people and have them move. Or, Disney, they'll go out into the
yeah,
wild and watch animals run so that they can sketch and draw them so they can get the actual. But the way he moves,
yeah,
like in those chase sequences when he's like spinning around and jumping and doing like, those all look very
yeah.
lifelike, I guess
Yeah,
would
he
be
actually
the word I'd be
he helped
looking
out
for.
during
Like it's
production with also looking outside of like the companies and stuff, like outside sources for the action sequences to bring in and stuff. And so he helped a lot with that. But yeah, so we got
those chase sequences are
John
so
Wick
dope.
coming in, man.
John
And
Wick,
we
dude.
have so the animation was done mainly by Mappa Studios. And then Sola Entertainment did like the rest of the general production stuff. So it's like Mappa was doing animation and then Sola was doing all the rest of the production.
Okay, so are we talking like this is
This
straight
is
to
this
an
is
anime? This
it's
is
the
a
original
OVA
story. Yeah, kind of
or
by Watanabe. And he kind of took like
okay.
a culmination of stuff. I think mainly like with the drug stuff, he did a lot of like the drug epidemic to bring that in. It's very much like a
Hmm.
what do you call it? Just like a piece on the current conditions that we're facing. Uh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Kind of
uh,
yeah. What is that word? It's like a
trying to think of that word. I know if we said it, we said the word before. We said it before. I just can't think
well,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
we know
listen here.
words. We
We
know what
know
we're talking
words.
about.
We
You
know
know what we're
words.
talking
Don't.
about. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, I did watch the English and Japanese dub. Did my due diligence. I will say there's a lot of backlash on the English dub not being that good.
like the
Kind of.
lazy voice
I
acting.
know my broke lib. He doesn't like the English dub. I know I've seen a lot of line where people don't like the English dub. But the thing is with the Japanese dub is on HBO Max. It's only available 30 days after the episode drops. So even though HBO has all the current episodes, it only has all the current episodes in English dub. It only has certain episodes in the Japanese dub. Which if you yeah, it's like backwards.
It's like
Which if you go
backwards.
to if you go like get a VPN, go to I think it's Japanese Netflix, they have Lazarus. It's all the Japanese dub of the episodes. Um but I think the reason being why there's a time because I think on HBO Max it's 30 days after each episode the Japanese dub will be available. But I think because I was looking it up, looking into it and seeing why. Oh, apparently, so there's two versions of this anime out right now. Apparently, there's a Japanese version and the English version. With the Japanese version being a little bit more
Hmm.
polished and scenes being a little bit more longer than the American version. But I think with that version, uh, it has to go through. I think it's the hardening test or Harding test or something. It's a test where basically for like colors and sounds and flashing lights so it doesn't cause seizures and stuff. Because there is, especially with the anime, I know there is a Pokemon episode, there's a Porygon episode. Japanese dub was like super flashing, super crazy, a lot of flashing lights and stuff. When it came to America, it was causing seizures and stuff, so they had to like kind of go back and edit some scenes so they could show it on American TV. So I think that's from what I could look up and get. That's like it has to go through that test because I think there's probably a lot of flashing lights and stuff. In the Japanese versions, they for the American they have to take it out and
They
readjust it.
That's crazy. I gotta look into this because do you think that we are more susceptible to that as a as Americans, or do you think that the Japanese don't give a dang?
Probably
They're just
both.
like,
Japanese
hey, what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, because sometimes the Japanese don't care. They're just like, whatever, dude. Like, that's just a man being murdered on a cartoon. You know, like whatever. You know. I was gonna ask you something when you were saying that. Oh no, actually, I was gonna say, and we had this conversation, but I just want to add this one little thing again. But the whole English dub thing, I was watching. Maybe you sent it to me. Um, but gosh, I'm blanking on his name. Haisuke. That's what's the he wears the boar head in Inosuke. Inosuke. Did you watch this little clip of him, the English dub actor, talking about voicing
how he drives through traffic screaming like Inosuke?
No. No, but that's good though. That's not the scene. That's not what I was talking about. No, he's doing this interview and he talks about how
he came up with the voice.
It's a little bit of that, but it's mostly him talking about how he gets to really lay into the English dub of it and make it his own because he doesn't have to worry about mouth flap. So his timing can be a little different, the way he annotates things,
stuff, so
the way he's
ain't no mouth flaps.
And so like he could just like say whatever he wants. But because these English dub voice actors have to kind of be closer to the mouth flap, it just doesn't translate. Which I watched another video of this. Maybe they haven't figured it out, but it was the early stages of like AI and deep fake stuff, and they were like, you could take my voice, record it could spit out like a new language, and then it would even like make my mouth
kind of do the mouth flap.
They would superimpose a new mouth of it for you. And I'm like, why aren't they using this technology yet for AI, where they could just like make the mouth flap make sense for?
I know.
I don't know.
I saw a thing where they're talking about that, like implementing AI in animation and stuff like that. And I know there's a lot of people against it just because you're gonna put people on jobs. You're gonna take away that, I guess, the authenticity of somebody's story and stuff like that. Because I know, like Miyazaki too, like with all the AI Ghibli stuff. Like I know even he's like had his sayings about like he doesn't like AI and stuff because it's the same thing. It's the authenticity of it, like the creation that somebody's made.
That makes sense. And so that makes. Yeah, I'm for that. As an artist, I believe that too. So.
But yeah, so I know there's a lot of like backlash between the English dub and the Japanese right now for Lazarus.
That's wild. I should just, there are shows that I'm as a dub only guy, I do watch sub whenever it's like it's not worth watching it in the English, because some of these English dubs are the voice acting just lacks, and this one might be one of those. I watched Ninja Kamui. When we watched Ninja Kamui. That's another one of those, I think, Adult Swim, HBO ones. The English dub ain't it, dog. It ain't it. But the Japanese makes it a little bit better, so it makes the viewing experience by the way, overall a little better.
I know Crunchyroll posted, or I seen posts on Instagram and stuff where, according to Crunchyroll, apparently like dub is the most watched like version in America. So.
I mean, of course.
It's just funny because there's a lot of people on the comments who are like, what are you talking about? You crazy? Like sub only.
They're lying. I think I have some friends that they will say that they're sub only.
They want,
but I know behind closed doors.
They got the AirPod in. It's all English, baby.
Yeah. It's gonna be translated so people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like
they just had the subtitles played to make it look like if you look over the shoulder. Oh yeah, he's watching it in sub.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you for real though, real talk. There's been few movies, we talked about this earlier. Few movies that I walked out of. I've never walked out of a movie. But if I went into a movie thinking that it was going to be English and it's actually like a different language, and I have to
read
the whole movie.
Got everybody. It got my dad. My dad didn't know it was going to be in
Wait a second. Speak English. Speak English, foreigners. That's what we were all yelling. You know, like it's a tough one because I'm if I'm at home and I'm watching a movie, it's gonna be a tough sell for me to watch a whole movie in French. A whole movie in French? Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I mean, I like them French fries, but that's where I
French fries and baguettes.
That's where I cut it off. That's all I'm about. I'm not about that English dub on a Japanese TV show like Lupin. Okay, anyway.
So far that's all I got right now. Like I said, it's fairly new. You got English dubs dropping.
Did you see the reviews? So you said you saw a little bit where there was backlash on the English, but like as far as a show, because I mean, there's going to be some like high expectations for this because the guy created Cowboy Bebop.
It is, so it's going to be hard to take that into account because I know a lot of it is a dub that's getting a lot of everybody. It's like just the English stuff, like the way they sound and lacking. And
I'm looking at it right now inside of on Google. IMDb has it 7.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 90%. So I mean, it's that's a pretty decent rating. I feel like that's pretty run of the mill for most anime.
Like I said, I know with the dub in, it's a big issue for a lot of people. But personally, I mean, it looks good. Like I like to see like where the ladies talking to the other director about the team, like that whole scene, like the way they're panning in the room, the way everything like is like 3D-esque and almost real, was cool. Like the realism of it, like that shot was amazing.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool shots. Like I think we open in on that kind of stuff where they're like all the movement, the way they're like. They make you think that we're looking at something that's got real space and depth, and like they do a pretty good job on that kind of stuff. So I mean, they're paying attention to a lot of it. All right. Well, we're done with our facts. We're about to guac talk this, but before we do,
we playing a game today.
Oh snap! We're playing a game today. We're playing Anime Me Scorecard.
I'm 1-6. 1-5. However many.
This ain't an easy one. This was hard. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 anime. This is how the game goes. Anime Me Scorecard. This is how the game goes. I'm gonna give you 2 animes. You're gonna tell me which one has the higher rating. These ratings are pulled from IMDb, not Crunchyroll. Though I need to double check to see if they follow each other. But all right. So I got 2 classics for you. Are you ready for this? And we'll give the people some time who are playing along at home. The first one has 15,529 reviews on IMDb. It is Soul Eater.
Classic.
All right, you got that? Soul Eater. One of our early ones that we did. I loved one by Joe Angel. Beloved. The second one has 8,353 reviews on IMDb. It is
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Whoa,
we got Soul Eater
surprisingly
versus Sailor
low
Moon.
Rating. Low review.
Yeah, I mean, like that's.
Wait, which one?
That's right. I was thinking the same thing.
Original Sailor Moon or Sailor Moon Crystal?
This is the old. Yeah, it's the original Sailor Moon. The original Sailor Moon, which I would
feel like that would have like a whole.
I figured it'd have like 1 billion reviews. Yeah, don't Google it. Okay. Now, don't cheat, Joe.
Let's see.
Don't Google it.
All right.
Don't Google it.
All right.
I'm gonna double check my numbers because I'm even. You got me second guessing this thing here.
Right?
No, that's right. We got it. 1992 to 97, Sailor Moon.
All right.
Knock it out for me. We've got almost twice the amount of reviews.
Okay, so, man, that's crazy. Well, maybe not too crazy because it was early 80s, 90s era. There wasn't a lot of like review stuff like there is nowadays. Soul Eater was probably more prompt in that era with reviewing. But knowing how big Sailor Moon is, it was a big shoujo. It was on Toonami, which Toonami was very huge and a very moving force of anime into America.
There is a car here in town. It's a Honda, Sailor Moon. It is decked out. Sailor Moon.
I saw that last time I was there.
Like, the action figures glued to it. Did you see it?
I remember rolling it up. I was like, where am I?
You know what I'm saying? This man has
great
reviews on
he's 300
IMDb
of these
for
reviews.
Sailor Moon. He's probably
he's all 8,000 reviews.
Yeah.
Man, I know our mutual friend Abby likes Sailor Moon. She's a Sailor Moon fan. I have a friend, he's a Sailor Moon fan as well. Man, cosplaying, there's a lot of Sailor Moon cosplay.
This is true.
I know I love Soul Eater. Soul Eater was big in my time because of the time era I grew up in. A lot of that emo pop punk phase, and that's the style of Soul Eater. Hot Topic had
I gave it a good review
stuff, I remember.
That's wild.
Man, I will say, okay, here we go.
You're on the clock.
Sailor Moon being old.
3.
I will say it, even though it's such a low rating number wise, I will say it has greater numbers because of the low rating. So I will say Sailor Moon edges out Soul Eater.
All right. Sailor Moon. Let's just say that Soul Eater has
out of 10,
a 7.7. Sailor Moon, out of 8,000 reviews, has a 7.7. It's a tie, Joe Angel. You've been to the same score. Same score.
I will say,
blow
though,
your mind a little bit.
It did take Soul Eater almost twice as much to get the same amount. But that's the thing too, because Soul Eater is kind of a niche thing too as well. Like, unless you were into that style and know what, like, in that era of anime, but that would be one thing. Sailor Moon, like I said, she's been around a long time. She's been commercially around a long time. Like, she's been used as mascots.
Yep. OG.
So she's a lot more well known. So that's why she could get by on lower reviews.
7.7. All right, let's talk this. You ready for this? This show is fun, dude. Like, I think, with that one little thing, like
the plot. Just the plot.
Just the plot.
Point,
you know what I'm saying? Like, just the point of the show. But like, it is fun, dude. Like, I'm here for it. I think there's only going to be 13 episodes. I think so, right? And I think they're halfway through right now, maybe with 6 episodes or so. It goes down easy. I like the music. I like the action. The characters are fun. I like the idea of it, like the putting together a ragtag group of guys or girls, guys and girls, and on a mission together. It sets up for a fun time. Like, I haven't watched the movie Thunderbolts.
I heard it was good, but I heard a good review
it's getting
from a close source.
Really good. I saw. Same here. A trusted source. I'm like, that's what this reminds me of. Those ragtag group of guys. Same thing for Guardians of the Galaxy. They're like ragtag, but it just like leads to rich storytelling or just like fun things that could happen in the show. So I would give this. Let's see here. 1 out of 5
backhanded flips. How many are you doing?
How many backhanded how many backhand springs am I doing on top of a prison guard? 1 out of 5. I'll go ahead and give it a 3.75.
375.
Big. I'm gonna go 3.75. I was gonna go 3.5 to 3, but I'm gonna give it a little bit extra because the action and animation and music really carry the show. Like it really kind of goes. It kind of makes you feel, oh, this is like well
It
thought
is
out and
very.
fun.
He did
Like that
bring in
part of
those
it is
aspects
true.
from Cowboy Bebop. You know, the music, the fight
Yeah,
sequence. Like I said, he's got the director from John Wick, so we got a guy who does amazing with fight sequences. We got three
brilliant.
fairly well known, fairly good musicians doing the music composition. We got Mappa, like Mappa's one of the top animation studios, bringing it, mopping it up, you know.
Mopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So it is. I will say it is a good. You know, it's got a good team behind it, but it does have a lot to hold up to you because, especially Watanabe's
yeah,
Cowboy Bebop is so like treasured and loved. Like and like coming
beloved,
in
yeah.
after like having to come to write greatness after already writing greatness, basically. There's like very few things that can hold up to like the original stuff. You know. Yeah.
It always that way, you know. Like no matter how good the second thing is, that first thing you just go,
Yeah.
but it was the
It's
first
just
one, and it's hard to
it's just like Star Wars,
beat
man.
that in
The
your brain.
originals, everybody loves them so deeply, and then when all the new stuff came out, it's always said like it's hard. It's hard to hold up the candle,
Yep,
man.
it's hard to live
But
up to it.
I was
Have you watched more of this? Go
I
ahead.
haven't watched more of it yet, because I was trying to like I had like all right, I had like a set schedule of watching stuff, but then I got crazy sick and couldn't do anything. So I was just like, man.
I don't blame
But
you.
I will watch more of it, just because like I like the music, I like the scenes, the animation. It had like some of those funny moments, like with him and the cop, just like chopping it up, like just stupid, like little quirky jokes that I like.
Yeah, yeah,
But it is, I do
yeah.
like the idea of like the ragtag team being put together to do a mission. Like I like that type of stuff, and so for me, I will give this I'll go 3.5 for it for sure. Yeah, I'll put
Three
three
and a
and a
half.
half.
Okay,
Just
okay.
because, like I said, I want to see how well it does, and just because like it takes a long time for this sub to get here. I'm not completely like hating on the dub. You know, I thought it was fine, but
Yeah,
comparing to
yeah.
like, especially having the Japanese voice actors from Cowboy Bebop come back in that, I feel like, well, you know, that's just hearing
That's
those voices again. So it's like, yeah, I would go for that more.
yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I mean, like I have a very low
Yeah.
bar. You know what I'm saying? So all you have to do is just give me some
Explosion.
explosions. Give me some John
Man,
Wick. I mean, that ballerina movie is coming
you gotta be
out.
crazy. Easy.
Easy, dude. They don't even have to
You know.
like write anything else. Like this show could just be this man doing flips and cartwheels and just put John
Put John
Wick,
Wick in the
and I'm
background
like,
somewhere.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
There's Waldo style. You know what I'm saying? Like there he
Right
is.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll watch that show. I'll watch it. But I'm putting my eyes all over it.
Oh, why are you putting your eyes all over that? Y'all could put your eyes all over this anime podcast, which is Anime Me, guys, where you could listen to us on Monday, every Monday, because that's when we drop. And we drop on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, wherever you watch us, wherever you listen to us, go all to those platforms. And while you're there, leave those likes, leave those shares, hit those subscribe buttons, turn on those notification guys. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you can find not only this episode, but the list of all our other episodes, along with all the links to all of our socials and podcast platforms, and where you can buy your own Anime Me shirt, guys. Because if one thing Watanabe knows how to do, it's drip, guys. So you want to get dripped out, y'all. Keep it
Keep it
clean. And
clean.
while you're doing that, guys, be sure to be on the lookout because, as we said, we are on our way to our 100th episode, guys. And so we're going to be posting some stuff, posting some maybe stuff y'all could click, stuff y'all could share, to get into a little competition, get into a little surprise drawing that we got for our Hunters episode. Maybe get some special merch, some special stuff. A little swag, guys. Get you swagged out through the rest of 2025. Help us get there, guys, with that 100th episode. Help us keep it 100. Y'all. I've been Joandrew with my co-host Sal, and we will see you on the next one. Liz.
Peace. これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
I woke up Saturday for work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was just out of there. I had like a fever. I was hot and sweating. Like I couldn't move. Like it felt like the first time when I caught Rona. That's what it felt like. So I called in and I was like, "Hey, I ain't going to work today."
Real dude, like people go out there like that. You know, they're like, "Oh, I'm sick, but I'm gonna go ahead and go." I'm like, "No, dude, like, what are you trying to prove? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nothing can stop you? Nah, bro.
Yeah. Nah.
Stay home."
I did go to HEB because I needed more NyQuil.
Hey, dang it, bro.
NyQuil. I got some NyQuil Vicks, Sprite, orange juice, oranges.
Uber eats that thing, Joandrew. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You live in the big city. They got, what do they got? They got a Savor.
They got everything, man.
They got everything, bro. You could just like get somebody to pick it up for you.
I didn't take any of the stuff when I got back. I just like went straight to sleep.
Yeah. You just wanted it nearby.
Yeah. I just knew I needed it right there. It's like I just need to know I have it.
Did you get some Vicks? You gotta get Vicks, bro.
Yeah, I got some Vicks.
If our mamas didn't teach us anything, you know what I'm saying? They taught us
and
that.
Sprite.
Vicks and Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the
it's Mexican go-to.
That's the Mexican.
That's Mexican Robitussin.
Oh yeah, Robitussin. That's the Mexican. What the heck is the thing that they gave out? You get the shot.
Oh,
vaccine. That's the Mexican vaccine, bro.
Vaccine
for everything, for anything. Like, I'm talking like
broken collarbone,
right?
Vicks, Sprite,
Vicks and Sprite, and
Vicks that thing up.
And you know, hey, you know what I found out just recently? Was speaking of the same thing. So like, used to, I don't know if y'all used to do this, but we used to do chicken noodle soup, like chicken noodle soup. To like, you know, it's the only thing you can keep down. I don't know why we have chicken noodle soup when we're sick, but you used to get the Campbell's stuff. Remember the Campbell's came in the can?
The Campbell's can. Yeah, we used to get those. We got the noodles and the rice. Is the one we would get.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and I don't know. I hadn't looked in a while because I haven't had any in a while. But you're supposed to dilute it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to put water in it.
I don't think I ever put water in it.
We in that mug. We in the concentrate, bro.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that salty.
Yeah.
That mug is
straight salt.
Just burning the taste buds right off. Yeah. Burning the Rona right off of you, dude. That's what. I'm eating that and some saltine crackers together. Yeah. Like my sodium level
through the roof. So we got high cholesterol, man.
Yeah. I got rid of that sickness, but I got high cholesterol.
Yeah. It was one or the other, man.
Yeah. You know, pick one. You want to be sick or you want to be this sick? Which sickness you want?
Well, it's kind of sad because I think as soon as I got rid of the sickness, or as soon as like the sickness left my body, like my allergies came right up on it. Because like the last 2 days, I've just been like super congested, like all messed up.
Yeah, I've been pretty bad too. The ragweed in the air or whatever the heck it is, dude. I'm just, hey, you get older, right? Yeah, you never had allergies before, right? Did you have allergies like growing
up? Nah, since I moved. I think I had them a little bit, but not that much. But as soon as I moved over here, dude, it's just been crazy.
Yeah.
And like, when I go back over there, like my eyes get like real itchy and watery.
You get 1 year.
I have red eye at my mom's house whenever I go visit. It's because that's the only place I need it.
Keep it. That's mine. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
You gotta you just get older, you get weaker, bro. That's it. You get older, you get weaker. It's the truth.
By the time, man.
By the time it gets us all.
Kicking butt.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I watched this reel earlier. It made me think. So I think the dude was talking about horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's talking about the Conjuring universe stuff. And he was saying, I think when he first saw Conjuring 2, he said he walked out. Then he rewatched it and I was like, all right, it was good. But he said he walked out like halfway through the movie. I was like, I don't think I've ever walked out on a movie at the movie theater.
Dude,
have you?
No. But here's the thing, though. We too cheap for that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I spent all this money. I'm saying that's my thing. It's like you're gonna spend money on a movie, all these snacks, and you're just gonna walk out. Like, bro,
yo,
your money's worth.
Let's not forget about gas money, bro. I drove over there too. I'm saying, like, I gotta nah. We spent too much to be walking out. I mean, I've been close, but my practicality gets the best of me. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna pay. I paid for this experience. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think I've ever been close. I know it's like, I think for the movies that were trash, I already knew going in it was gonna be trash. But I just wanted to watch it just to see why it was trash.
And or like if I would probably walk out if someone like gave me tickets. If I had free tickets and it was trash, then I'm like, all right, well, I ain't losing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm willing to walking out of them. That's nah, bro.
Like I never understood that. Man.
You sticking this out. This is $10. This is $15. Whatever it is, $10 and above. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like trash food.
It's $10 just on the tickets, and you're spending an extra $20 on popcorn and the drink.
Yeah. Now I'm just there because Mama didn't raise no food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we too cheap to be walking out.
I do see people go buy popcorn and walk out. Now I know Cinemark, they do like the bag of popcorn you can just go buy.
You could get a trash bag. They go and give you a trash bag of
all the leftover popcorn from the night before.
55 gallons. 55 gallons of popcorn. Hey, but it's worth it though.
It's worth it. Oh.